What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com. You're with your free pick in the Minnesota Timberwolves versus Dallas Mavericks NBA matchup going down Tuesday, October 29th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $15 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Dallas Mavericks. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming into this one 2-1 on the year, 1-2 against the number after a 112-101 win over the Toronto Raptors last time out. Failing to cover his 14.5-point home favorites in their home opener, but still getting the win there. Meanwhile, the Dallas Mavericks going to be on the second leg of the back-to-back here, currently taking on the Utah Jazz on Monday night. And that's going to be interesting to see how the Dallas Mavericks fare, in their first back-to-back of the season. Going to be against a Utah team that likes to play at a fast pace, likes to get up and down the floor, and wants to see if that's going to benefit Dallas, obviously the night of, but if they're going to be able to carry over that same energy into this matchup, a back-to-back spot with travel. It's a tough spot for the Dallas Mavericks, but I will say the Dallas Mavericks at least have one thing going for them here in the sense that they were actually the best team in the NBA last season when it comes to playing on the second half of the back-to-back. 11-3 against the number last season, a 78.6% cover percentage. So I'll give the Mavs their credit there. And the Timberwolves, on the other hand, well, they've gotten off to a great start to the year, but let's not forget, there's a reason on the morning show that we call this Minnesota team the House of Disappointment, because there's been a lot of times where they've just disappointed at home, and the opener against Toronto was an example of that. Now, maybe it was just the narrative that Toronto was banged up that I admittedly have bought into. Toronto's banged up, missing a lot of their top guys, and Minnesota was healthy and they were at home, so you would think that maybe they would lay a big number and be able to cover it, but Toronto snuck in the back door there. And it's kind of been more of the same from what we've seen from Minnesota, even going back to last year. Minnesota, as a home favorite since the start of last season, just outside the bottom five in the NBA with 17, 27, and 2 against the spread mark, including the playoffs. That's the fourth worst number of all teams with at least 10 games played as a home favorite last year. So just not a good look. A 38.6% cover percentage. Yeah, it's not gonna make you a ton of money. And the Dallas Mavericks, while we know them for being a solid road favorite, they were still a decent road underdog last year. And I think this is going to be a matchup where, although Minnesota has playoff revenge in mind after Dallas took them out of the postseason last year in 5 games, I think that Dallas comes out and at least keeps this one respectable. Like I said, this is a team that knows how to play on no rest, and I think the depth has only improved with the addition of Klay Thompson and other folks in the offseason. So I'm going to go with the Dallas Mavericks plus the 4 here. I think if Minnesota wins, I think it could come down to the wire. Could be by 2 or 3 points. So give me Dallas and the points in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.